Sixth gut, green belt. These are the requirements for this level, beginning with the pattern Dosan. Dosan has 24 movements, and the diagram of the pattern is a stair step up to the left. The 24 movements represent the person who the pattern is named after, An Chong-ho, who had dedicated his entire life to furthering the education of Korea and its independence movement. So at this level of green stripe, it's about the student's own reflection on dedicating his life to this path of Taekwondo and the direction that he's going to need to move in educating himself about the art and what is on this journey that he's about to endeavor. So this is pattern Dosan. The new moves in this pattern will be high side block with the outer forearm. High section blocks are done at eye level, half facing. Straight fingertip thrust. This move is penetrating the body with the fingertips. And the line comes straight in. The opposite hand is a downward block with the palm. The hands begin at the shoulder level this way. The blocking hand comes down to the solar plexus and the attacking hand straight into the shoulder line. Immediately after the fingertip thrust is the releasing motion. It's as if someone has grabbed onto your hand. So you're going to turn your hand flat, rotate your hips from the balls of the feet this way. As you can see from the side in this stance, as I rotate my feet, it moves my body forward. The movement forward is the releasing motion. Always when we're releasing, we're moving toward the opponent. Next is a back fist strike. Striking with the back fist to the side. The cross is from the outside. Same as inner forearm. Your back knuckle and your inner forearm are on the same side of the hand. So the cross is similar. Both hands facing away, striking hand on the outside, both hands rotate. Wedging block. Hands are in close to the body and moving outward this way. And if someone is grabbing the lapel, each form is moving outward this way to release from that grab or the twin attack. And the other new move is sitting stance outward knife hand strike. The striking hand crosses on the inside, wrists back to back. Move the feet in this way. Turn the hips slightly, load for the strike, outward. The feet moving in an outward curve. Good luck. Kicks for the green belt level. Testing for green belt. The first new kick at this level is high kick. High kick is like a front kick. Front kick is done low section at belt level, middle section at solar plexus level. There's no such thing as a high section front kick, but there is a high kick. So I'm attacking with the ball of the foot directly up. So it might be like under the chin point, or if someone were really tall, kicking in the chest up underneath. So it looks like this. I raise my knee and kick upward with the ball of the foot. It says high kick. Next, side thrusting kick and side pushing kick. So the previous level we had side piercing kick. Side thrusting kick is very similar, except that you're thrusting to penetrate the body and you use the ball of the foot as the tool. Similar to front kick, but the foot is turned over sideways. Side thrusting kick, just like this. Hip turned over, extending, the toes pulled back and the foot extended. So you get a little more reach. Side thrusting kick. Side pushing kick is made to push someone away rather than to break the ribs or to injure the person. So if they're in close, you can push them away from you. And it's done by making contact with the knee bent rather than at near full extension. If I'm going to kick with a side piercing kick, I want to make contact with the knee about this much bent so that as I penetrate the body, it's at the highest speed of the extension of my kick. Side pushing kick, I want to make contact with the knee bent at about this level so I can push, and the speed at contact is less. So I'm not injuring the person, but I have the momentum to push the person away. Also done from sitting stance. As I skip into the motion, my supporting foot goes past where the original position was. And I do side pushing kick. Good, then the next motion is skipping motion. So all of the kicks that you know up to this level should be done lead leg, rear leg, stepping motion, and now skipping motion. Skipping motion means that I leave the ground before I kick, but my supporting foot touches the ground as I make contact. For instance, front kick, skip front kick. I leave the ground and land at the same time that I hit. Side kick, skip, leave the ground, land at the same time I hit. Skip side kick. Turning kick, skip turning kick. Skipping motion is to cover distance. As I make impact with the ground, at the same time I'm hitting, it generates extra power for the attack. And the last kick at this level is flying front kick. Flying front kick is done from walking stance. And it's done in a double motion. This means that my opposite leg brings me in the air, opposite of the kicking leg. So I like to start out with a front kick. I step down into walking stance. I throw the opposite knee forward and kick with the original leg. So right leg kicks, left leg jumps, right leg kicks. The intention is to tuck the opposite leg up underneath in this position at the moment of impact. Rather than landing on the ground like the skip kick, this time you're fully tucked as you finish the kick. Front kick, flying, front kick, leg fully tucked. Good luck. Three-step sparring advanced. Mat measure for a front snap kick. Oh, with heel to heel. Your heel all the way past his. Step back and low block. Cut.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Good, and then you'll attack.
Yeah.
Cut. Come on, bro. Very good. Come over here. 3-step sparring advanced. The students should develop the new moves that they have in Dosan, the new kicks at this level. Remember to use your 3-step sparring as a tool for the application for all of these new moves. The primary concern is distance and timing. You have 3 steps to work on keeping a consistent distance so that your blocks work and moving to the correct distance away to do your counterattacks. These are critical at this level. Once again, not so much about power and speed yet. It's more about timing and distance, all through the 3-step levels from white belt through green stripe. Thank you very much and good luck. Testing for 6th level, the Wholesome Soul requirements deal with falling, break falls, and rolling. Coming up at green belt, we're going to learn how to throw people. So we need to learn how to fall before we learn how to throw. So there's a couple of ways for falling: front fall, back fall, and side falls. And the most important is going to be a side fall. Side break falls you can do anytime. I don't teach so much the front fall and back fall. I want the people to understand, but best to fall to your side. All of your vital spots, areas where you can be injured, are on the front and the back of your body. But on the sides of your body are much more protected. So you'll see the reasoning as you see the falls. Also, if someone pushes you or you fall down, it would be best if you rolled away. To fall on the ground after someone pushes you, they'll likely jump on top of you. So best to roll away and escape. So we'll show all of these series and explain them as we go. Front fall, if you're falling straight forward, teach this technique just by falling from the knees. You want to fall so that you're hitting the ground from the fingertips to your elbow all at the same time and not allowing your body or your face to touch the ground. To be sure, we turn our head to the side. So falling forward, hitting the ground this way. Exhaling and breathing as you fall, tightening the stomach, turn your head to the side, and slap the ground with the full distance. Typical problem when people fall is they want to catch themselves on their wrist. People end up with a broken wrist in this case. So as much of an impact as you can make, flat surface, the better off you're going to be. The back fall, from a squatted position, you want to roll back. Just sit down, then roll back, tuck your chin to your chest, and slap the ground this way. Once again, I don't want to hit my head, so I have to tuck my chin. And so that the impact to my middle back doesn't knock the wind out of me, I impact with the floor, my arms, to absorb the shock. It's a rear break fall. The side break fall happens if you're thrown with a leg throw or a hip throw. You're going to land on your side. So to practice this, do a little exercise that looks like this. Roll up like you're doing a shoulder stand, this way, and then fall to the side, slapping the ground so that your arm is close angle to your body this way, not up here. Generally, when people fall to their side, the mistake is that they try to catch themselves with their elbow. This, you have the danger of dislocating the shoulder, breaking the elbow. You can imagine if you're on blacktop, this impact is not going to be good. This way. Once again, the practice. Side break fall. And the last two break falls are rolling forward and rolling backward. If someone were to push me from the rear, it'd be most advantageous for me to roll away. So this front roll is taught by first having a short walking stance with my right leg forward, my left hand to the back hand, my arm rounded to my left shoulder, and I'm going to roll to my back hip. So from this perspective, you can see this round circle I want to create with my body. As I move forward, I push off with my left foot, landing on my left hand, tucking my chin to my right shoulder, and rolling through this way. The opposite, some people will be more comfortable right-handed or left-handed, but the opposite routine, left leg forward, right back hand, chin tucked to the left shoulder, pushing off with the right foot. A back roll, if someone were pushing me from the front and I want to roll backwards, is very similar. The tendency is if you want to roll directly over their head, you have to roll to one shoulder or the other. So first, demonstrate going over the right shoulder. If someone were to push me, you just sit straight down, round my body, roll back over the shoulder, and come up into a guarding position. The left side, same idea, sit straight down, throw my knees over my left shoulder, come up into a guarding position. Thank you very much. Good luck. I'm Master Thibado, and I'm a 7th degree black belt. I've been training in Taekwondo since 1975. I'll be promoted sometime this year to 8th degree black belt. I was thinking about dropping some weight. I was about 205. I was 180, 15 years ago. Well, actually 20 years ago, and I was fighting full contact at about 178. My wife and I both did the reset. I went from 205 down to like 185. My wife lost about 12 pounds. Other black belt lost like 30 pounds. Amazing. That's first of the year. Today is April 2nd. In the preparation for that test, and I had been working out really hard, and a couple times a week when I go home I'd have severe muscle cramps. Our friend recommended that I try a handful of the health pack. So that week that I tried the health pack, I didn't have any muscle cramps. It was great. Damn, those supplements worked. I'm hooked. Ever since I've been on them, the muscle cramps went away. The difference that I've noticed in taking the health pack twice a day is the clarity of my mind, the endurance, the level of tiredness at the end of the day. My flexibility is better. I'm with kids most of the day. A lot of them are sick all the time. I never get sick.